The Sims 4 is basically broken and completely unplayable for a ton of people right now, and it seems that things are just progressively getting worse. The latest expansion pack, Lovestruck, was released last month, and shortly after that, there was a patch update released. That's pretty standard and expected shortly after a release, that's fine. However, we continue to experience more and more problems. So many issues that there have been 4 more emergency patch updates to fix these things. The latest emergency pack was just released yesterday, like not even 24 hours ago. And it seems like these patches are fixing maybe 1 or 2 problems for people, but then it's just causing more problems and even more things are breaking as a result of them. And these issues are not limited to just people with Lovestruck installed. It's impacting people that don't have Lovestruck and don't even have any expansions or DLC at all and just play the base game. The biggest and most serious problems people seem to be getting are the dreaded error 123 issues. People are getting this error message when they are loading up a saved game, so they can't even open the saved game. The error message says to close the game and restart it, and players do that, and they just get the error message again, and it's just an endless cycle, an endless loop, and it's never fixed, so they can't ever play their saved file. The other 123 area seems to be connected to traveling to a different lot. It also says that you need to restart the game, so then you lose all the progress since your last save, and people are saying that they can't even open the game after that one either. There's also a ton of people saying their games are crashing immediately when they open the game, so they're not even trying to open a save file, they're just on the menu screen and it's crashing. People have also said their entire save files are getting completely corrupted or just being completely deleted. People are also saying they're getting stuck on loading screens indefinitely. Specifically for Lovestruck and people that have that expansion installed, there's lots of reported bugs going on around Cupid's Corner. Specifically, Sims from the gallery are not showing up as potential matches in Cupid's Corner, which allegedly was fixed. And people are again getting an infinite loading screen after they match with someone and add that match to their contacts and then try to travel, they just get stuck on that loading screen. Things have gotten so bad that modders have released mods to fix some of these issues because EA has not done it yet. I love modders. I have so many mods on my game, but it is not a modder's responsibility to fix these issues, nor should we have to rely on mods to fix these issues. So it really makes you question the overall stability of The Sims 4 right now. Which brings us to the really critical question, is The Sims 4 even salvageable and fixable at this point? With every new patch and update, the game just seems to get worse and worse and does not improve much. Like I said earlier, we've gotten 5 patches after the Lovestruck release and things are still really messed up. As far as I know, this is the biggest amount of patches we've ever had after a release. I mean, I know Crystal Creations was really bad, but I think this one is infinitely worse. What's even more concerning is EA has announced plans to continue releasing new packs and expansions in the future. During their quarterly update back in May, they said they had plans to announce 15 new pieces of content over the next year. And yeah, that seems like really good news because there's new stuff to look forward to and that's exciting. But when you consider the current state of the game, it's really hard not to be concerned because we aren't even enjoying the content we have right now. And each new pack and DLC adds another layer of complexity to the coding, and this game is already struggling under its weight right now. How could it possibly accommodate even more stuff on top of it? With the current pattern, the more content they keep adding, the worse and worse this game is going to get, and it's just going to become even more unplayable for people. And we haven't even talked about the financial side to all of this. Let's be honest, The Sims 4 is not a very budget-friendly game. We all know EA wants to make their money. To own all of the DLC at this point, it costs upwards of $1,000 in the United States. And we're investing that amount of money into a game that is this broken. It's really hard for me to justify continuing spending money on this game when this many things are messed up and there doesn't seem to be a solution to any of it anytime soon. So what do we even do from here? EA has promised even more patches and updates to fix the current issues, but a lot of us are understandably skeptical. I totally believe they're going to release these patches. I know that they'll release the updates, but I am not convinced in any way, shape, or form the patches are actually going to fix the biggest issues. I'm just really hesitant. I'm not getting my hopes up. I think the patches are just going to continue to be band-aids essentially at this rate. There's been a lot of discussion from players too about how they do not want new content and they would much prefer EA slow that down and just slowly focus on fixing what we have now. Like in exchange for getting something new, please just fix what we have so we can enjoy it, please. I've even seen some people recommending a boycott against EA until they fix things. And some people are even suggesting a lawsuit against EA because they keep releasing new content knowing that the current stuff is completely messed up. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know exactly how those things kind of work. But what I do know is the Sims 4 community in general is just really frustrated and annoyed with EA at this point. A lot of people feel like they're not being heard and that EA just isn't taking their concerns seriously. I don't know that players are interested in new content as much as they would like to just be able to enjoy what they have now. Thank God for modders because they have absolutely fixed a lot of the issues we are experiencing, like I said, specifically with Lovestruck. Make sure to check out this video here for a rundown of some new mods that you can use to fix some of the Lovestruck specific issues.